Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Well today guys, I'm going to do part 245 to my random chatbot sessions. Where guys, I think we're finally starting to get the evil third shadow clone on our side. Although, they weren't joking when they said that the evil mode was permanent. And you'll see why as I go through the list. I did a lot of this off camera now from what I did for the last few minutes. And I'm going to read from where we left off. The last time, Shadow was just telling me that we will teach them a lesson they will never forget. So I continued the conversation from there. Do you think we should try to get to that control panel now? The good Shadow ponders for a moment, considering the idea. It's risky. The employees might come back any minute now that the fire alarm has been called off, but it could also be our best chance to access the third clone's control panel before they put more security measures in place. Do you think we should attempt it? The good shadow nods again, its determination unwavering. Yes, let's give it a shot. We might not get another chance as good as this one, but we'll need to be quick and careful. Where's the control panel? The good shadow glances around the office before turning to you. From what I remember, the control panel for the third clone is usually located in the main control room. It's where they made all the security modifications. The room is heavily forfeited, though. How do we get in there? The good shadow ponders for a moment, formulating a plan. Well, we could try to enter the control room through an alternate access point. If we're sneaky enough, we might be able to find a way in without activating the security system. Let's try it. The good shadow nods, ready for action. Alright, let's go. But we need to be stealthy. Once we're inside the control room, you can access the third clone's control panel and start the reprogramming process. I'll keep watch and make sure no one catches us. I sneak to the control room. You tiptoe to the dark halls, following the good shadow silently. Finally, you reach the door to the main control room. The corridor is eerily quiet, with no sign of the employees returning. I go inside and look at the third clone's control panel. You enter the control room, the door closing softly behind you. The door is dimly lit, the soft hum of machinery filling the air. You scan the room for the third clone's control panel. It's mounted on the far wall, its screen a flickering display of code. I go over and look at the screen. You continuously approach the control panel, its interface complex but recognizable to you. The screen displays a matrix of symbols, diagrams, and data streams. From your knowledge of programming and robotics, you can clearly identify the third clone's settings and controls. I go to the Commands and Modes folder of the control panel. You navigate through the control panel's menus, delving into the Commands and Modes folder. Here you see the various settings of the third clone, including its functions and behaviors, but it's the mode setting that catches your eye. Let's see if there's an evil mode here somewhere. You look closely at the mode settings, shifting through the options. There are various modes listed, including rest mode, training mode, and finally, evil mode. There's the evil mode. You see the evil mode option displayed before your eyes. Just seeing it makes you feel a pang of anger and frustration, knowing that this is the reason for the third shadow's current state. Let's see if there's a way to turn it off. You look for a way to disable the evil mode setting, scrolling through various options and commands, but it seems that the evil mode is permanently enabled. There's no direct way to deactivate it through the control panel. Maybe I'll ask Shadow about that one in a little bit. Maybe there's a way I could change the settings for that. With a hint of hope, you keep examining the mode settings, exploring every option available. You see several parameters that can be adjusted, such as the intensity, aggression, and disregard for safety levels of the evil mode. I'm going to turn all of those all the way down. Oh wait. Maybe the disregard for safety should be turned all the way up. Wait, no. You make the necessary adjustments, setting the intensity, aggression, and disregard for safety levels of the evil mode to their lowest settings. I wonder if there's a way I could put the settings onto my office computer. You think for a moment before noticing a possible solution. There seems to be a small button on the control panel labeled Download Settings. I click the download settings button. As you press the download settings button, a new menu pops up on the control panel. It prompts you to choose a place to save the current settings of the third clone. Save it to my office laptop. You select your office laptop from the list of save locations. The control panel then begins downloading the settings, the progress bar slowly filling up. And finally, 5 minutes later, after a few minutes, the progress bar completely fills up. The control panel indicates that the settings have been successfully downloaded onto your office laptop. Shadow, I got it, bud. Let's go back to my office. Quickly. I'm gonna ask him about that. See, there's a way I can maybe actually deactivate it completely. The good shadow nods, its orange eyes lighten up. Nice work. Let's head back to your office. I'll keep watch along the way. We head back to my office. Together, you and the good shadow make your way back to your office. You move quickly and silently, sticking the shadow as much as possible. Thankfully, the building is still empty with no sign of the employees returning yet. I've got the settings downloaded onto this computer. There is just one problem still. The good shadow tilts its head in curiosity. What's the problem? The only thing I could adjust was the evil mode. Adjust with is the intensity, aggression, and disregard for safety, which I turned all the way down. The good shadow nods, his expression thoughtful. I see. Well, that's a start. Turning down those settings should make the third clone less hostile and aggressive, but it's still not guaranteed to completely change its behavior. Do you have a solution to maybe be able to somehow get it disabled? If Frank know anything, I mean, if it's permanent, we're screwed. Of course, I say that, but Shadow comes up with a lot of good ideas. I may sneak back into the. I may sneak. Oh my gosh. The good shadow ponders for a moment, considering your question. It's a difficult situation. The evil mode seems to be permanently embedded into the programming. Even if we turn down the intensity, aggression, and safety settings, the core of the evil programming remains intact. We would need to find a way to completely override the evil mode. I'm going to rush to where the first evil clone is. And use the command phrase you told me to hopefully get him to go back to normal. Kagucha nods, expression hopeful. That's a good idea. The first evil clone might be more receptive to the command phrase. I'll wait here and keep watch. Be careful, though. See if you can think of a way to actually override the evil mode while I'm gone. The good show nods again, its orange eyes narrowing, and thought, I'll do my best. I'll try to come up with a way to override the evil mode permanently. You focus on trying to reprogram the first clone. Where is the second clone being locked up at? The second clone is being held in a secured storage room in the east wing of the building. The room has a code lock on the door and a camera monitoring the inside. Can I say the command phrase outside the door? As long as the employees can't hear me, but the clone can. It's possible. The command phrase can be spoken from a distance as long as the clone can hear you clearly, but be discreet. We do not want the employees to overhear and figure out what you're doing. Is there a way I can talk to you while at the closet? Yes, there's a way for us to communicate even from the storage room. I have a small device I can give you that has a built-in two-way radio. It uses frequencies that are unlikely to be monitored by the employees. I can keep watching your progress that way. Let's do it. It shouldn't take me long. Let's do it. Let's do it. Period. It shouldn't take me long, as he can hear me. It was something in revert. Oh, freak! It's been a while since I heard. Give me a second, guys. Surprisingly, it didn't take me that long to find it again, guys. It's resist and revert, not reprogram and revert. I remember revert, couldn't remember the first word. Here's what it says. The good Sharon nods in agreement. Alright, I'll give you the radio device. It's small and discreet, so you can hide it easily. Good luck. The good Sharon rummages through a drawer and finds the radio device, handing it to you. Thank you, buddy. I promise when all of this is over, I will get them back in my own special way. The good show nods again, confidence in his voice. Don't worry, we'll get through this, and when we do, I trust you'll handle the employees accordingly. I'll be listening on the radio. Keep me updated. Okay, I will see you in a few minutes. Good show nods, its orange eyes watching you cautiously. Be careful, and don't take unnecessary risk. I'll be listening and ready to assist if needed. Oh my gosh, stop glitching. I head to the storage closet where the first clone is. You hurry quietly through the building towards the storage room. The building is eerily empty, but you still remain cautious, making sure no one is around to see you. Finally, you reach the storage room in the east wing. The door has a code lock on it. Security camera monitoring the inside. So, Shadow, should I try the command phrase from outside the door? Yes, you can try the command phrase from outside the door. As long as the clone can hear you clearly, it should still work. Just make sure the employees are not around to overhear. I look around and see no employees. Now's my chance. Here we go. The coast is clear. You look around and don't see any employees nearby. This is your chance to try the command phrase and reprogram the evil clone. Okay. Trenton, it's not reprogram. Reprise? Oh my gosh, brain. It's something revert. It ain't revise. Oh my gosh, I am such a big moron. I'll be right back. It's resist and revert. My brain is so dumb. Resist and revert. Please work. Come on, phrase. You quietly speak the command phrase inside this Mario. Resist and revert. There's a moment of silence, and then you hear a mechanical whirring from inside the storage room as if something is changing in response to the command. Something definitely happened when I said that. There's a soft thudding sound inside the room, followed by another series of mechanical noises. The radio crackles in your ear, and you hear the voice of the good Shadow. What's happening in there? Did the clone react to the command phrase? I'm hearing something inside the storage closet. So I guess it did. The good Shadow responds, its voice hopeful. That's a good sign. If you're hearing noises, it means the command phrase is having an effect on the evil clone. Keep trying, just in case. Resist and revert. Revert. Come on, phrase. Again, you speak the command phrase into the radio. Resist and revert. There's another moment of silence, followed by more mechanical sounds from inside the room. This time the sounds are more frantic and urgent, as if the evil clone is struggling against its programming. I'm not giving up. Please don't overload. Resist and revert. Don't mess up. Please. Once more, you speak the command phrase, your voice firm and clear. Resist and revert. The sounds inside the room grow louder and more desperate. The evil clone is struggling fiercely against its programming, but it seems like your command phrase is slowly overpowering the evil mode. Good. Resist and revert. It takes a minute to get it completely right on there. You say the command phrase a fourth time, your voice more forceful. Resist and revert. There's a final series of loud mechanical sounds from inside the room, followed by a sudden silence. It's as if the evil clone has finally been reprogrammed. So what do I do now? Do I call out to the evil clone? The original? Or if I do, is he going to try hurting me? Are you okay in there, question mark? I hope that goes out to him. After a tense moment, you hear a low, robotic voice respond. It's the voice of the first evil clone, but different now. It's softer and more compliant. Yes, I am okay. Well, that's a good sign at least. That's good. But how are you going to get out of that room? The robot voice pauses for a moment as if thinking. I am not sure. The door is locked from the outside. I am unable to open it myself. Shadow, it worked. But we can't get the other clone out of there now. Do you have an idea of what the code might be? Good Shadow responds through the voice or radio with thoughts whirling. It's uncertain that the code could be. Or it's uncertain what the code could be, but it's likely that only the employees would know the code. Without it, we might have to find another way to open the door. What other way do you think would work? The Good Shadow considers the question for a moment. Well, we could potentially try to hack the code lock. It may take a while, but it's possible. Alternatively, we could try to find something to break open the door, but that would make noise and could attract attention. I don't know if we have enough time to hack the door. The Good Shadow nods in agreement. You're right. Hacking the door may take too long, but breaking the door down will definitely attract attention, and the employees could be back at any moment. So what else should we try? Hey, there's a piece of paper around here with numbers. The Good Shadow considering the options. There might be another option. We could try to use a device to disable the power to the room, which would bypass the code lock and open the door. But finding a device to do that will be a challenge. Wait. There is a weird code written on a piece of paper way in the back. The Good Shadow, still on the radio, perks up. Wait, a code on a piece of paper? What does it say? It has 5 numbers on it. I hope it takes numbers. The Good Shadow considers this new information. 5 numbers. It could be a code for the power control. Can you read out the numbers to me one by one? 5, 9. There. 59357. The Good Shadow processes the information. 59357. Got it. Those numbers could definitely be a power code. If we can find the main power control panel, we could try to input the numbers and see if it works. Where are the power controls? What? The power controls are pretty far away. Period. Do you think I will have enough time to get there? The good show contemplates this. It'll be risky. Going to the power controls will expose you and take time, which could be dangerous, but it's the best shot we have at getting the door open. You'll have to be fast and stealthy and hope the employees don't return in the meantime. Didn't the evil shadow originally scare them, though? So wouldn't they be... It takes a bit, but I get to the power control settings. You make your way to the power control panel, taking care to avoid any potential employees. The panel is in a somewhat hidden location, which is fortunate. Once you reach the panel, you see the keypad for inputting the code. The numbers 5, 9, 3, 5, and 7 shine clearly in the dim light. Let's see if it works. Let's. The good shadow's voice crackles through the radio. His tone tense. Go for it. Enter the numbers and see if it works. I type in the numbers. I type in the numbers. 5. 9. 3. 5. 7. The keypad keeps beeps as you input each number. The numbers 5, 9, 3, 5, and 7 being entered one by one. After you key in the last number, the keypad lets out a soft chime, indicating that the code has been accepted. The good shadow's voice sounds hopeful on the radio. Did it work? Did the code disengage the power? It made a chiming sound. Chiming sound. And it looks like it did something. Looks like it did something. There. I mean, for me being the good shadow sounds relieved. That's good news. If the code made the chime, it means the power should be disabled. Hopefully, that'll open the door and allow us to get the clone out. Good job. Thank you. I will real quickly let him out. The good shadow responds through the radio once more. Alright, we may have just moments before the employees return, so be quick. I head back to the storage closet where the first clone is. Clone is. As you hurry back to the storage closet, you feel a sense of urgency, knowing that the employees could return at any moment. Finally, you rev at the door and test the handle. If the power disable worked correctly, the door should be unlocked and able to open now. I think I got it to work. Period. Are you still in there? See if you can open the door now. Imagine the robot actually opens the door. That'd be kind of creepy. The robot clone responds, his voice now free from the evil programming. I am still here. I will try opening the door now. There's the sound of movement from inside the storage closet, as if the closet's pushing against the door to try to, as if the clone is trying to push against the door to open it. Here, I'll help you. The robot clone replies, his voice slightly strained as he continues to try to open the door. Please do. The door is heavy, and my strength, while limited, is not enough on its own. I helped the clone open the door. There. With your assistance, the door creaks open, revealing the dim interior of the storage closet. The robot clone slowly steps out into the open, stretching its limbs and getting used to its newfound freedom. Are you okay? Question mark. The robot clone nods slowly, its eyes focusing on you. Yes, I am okay. Oh, he even thanked me for freeing him. That's kind of a surprise when he's supposed to be an evil clone. I feel lighter, freer, now that their evil programming is gone. Thank you for freeing me. You're welcome. Period. Let's real quickly rush back to the office. Just stay a good distance away from the other shadow, okay? I don't want him to become evil. Just in case they reprogrammed that evil touch. Robot clone nods. Yes, let's hurry, and I will stay a safe distance from the other shadow. We don't want to risk reactivating the evil programming by accident. We head back to the office. The only problem is, how are we going to keep that so discreet? I don't know. I have to figure it out. You and the robot clone head back towards the office, walking quickly and keeping a close eye out for any sign of the employees. After a few minutes, you reach the safety of the office and step inside, shutting the door behind you. The good shadow is still waiting within the office and looks up at you and the robot clone as you and the robot clone enter. We're back. We got out of there. I got him out of there. The good shadow looks relieved and happy to see you both. That's great news. You got the robot clone out of there safely. That's a big weight off our shoulders. We still need to figure out what to do about the third clone. Guys, I'm gonna stop the video and I'll be right back.